Hello YouTube, PsychoFox here. Today I'm going to show you my LCD game collection. Now some of these I've featured in previous videos showing you a bit of gameplay, and this is one of them, Grand Prix by Grandstand. Now these are all games that I used to own back in the early 90s, so I've spent some time tracking them down. Some of them have been quite hard to find. So it's only a small collection, but it is quite a personal collection and one I'm pleased to reacquire. So that's Grand Prix. Great little racing game. I've also done a video of this, Simon's Quest, Castlevania 2 by Tiger, sort of the US equivalent of Grandstand. This one's quite hard to find these days, so pleased to get that one. And another really rare one is Star Force by Grandstand. Sort of a space station shooting game, and I've done a video of that one as well. Previously, I've also got Soccer by Tiger, to import this one from the US. Not the best of the lot, but it's one we used to own, so I've picked that one up. And I've also got these two little Grandstand LCD games. And the story behind these is that we went on a trip to London with a friend of ours, and his mum had his family had a bit more money than we did, so he got bought the Game & Watch Mario Cement Factory, and we couldn't afford it. So when we got home, we pestered and pestered our mum to get us a little LCD game, and this is what we got. I got the red one, my brother got the blue one, and they weren't the greatest games compared to Mario Cement Factory. They're only like £5 or something, but well, we made the best of them. So I've rebought them, and there's no footage of these on YouTube, so I'll see if I can't show you a little bit of footage now. So this first one is a red one. It's got two games, game A and B, and you basically got to fly down this sort of shaft in a space station, avoiding debris. So let's try and get to game A. There we go. It's got a bit of sound. I'm that little craft there. So you get the idea. Fly along avoiding satellites and all sorts of junk. That's what happens when you crash. And I've not played on these for years and years, but as soon as I put a battery in this, it brought me right back with music. Well, sound effects. Especially that little tune. Right, so that's the space sort of debris one. And this was my brother's. This was a racing game. This has got sound, but I couldn't figure out how to turn it on, so we'll just play it without sound for the time being. So it's pretty much the same thing, but you're in a racing car. And surprisingly, I mean, they're only really basic things, because they cost less than £10 back in the late 80s, early 90s, but they were quite amusing and quite fun. Not the same power as maybe Mario Cement Factory, but we did appreciate getting bought them. And it's taken me a while, but I've tracked these replacements down. I don't know what happened to our originals. They probably got sold at car boot sales back in the 90s or something. Wish I'd have kept them, but I'm glad to get these. Now these little Grandstand LCD games, there was quite a variety of them. They came in different colours, yellows and not sure if there was greens, but there's different games. I mean, I've got a couple of others I picked up in a lot with one of these, and one was a fishing game, I think, and one was another game where you had to dash around a table avoiding a cat or something. So they're quite a variety of games, but these are the two we used to own, and these are the ones that I'm most fond of. So it's really simple stuff. It's the same thing as with the space debris one. You've just got to avoid everything otherwise you crash like that. Slip on oil, and there you go, game over. So there they are, two really simple LCD games from, it must have been about 1990 we got bought these, maybe even 89. So these two replacements are in pretty good condition, and I'm pleased to have them in my collection. So yeah, it's only a small collection, but these are all the LCD games we used to own back in the early 90s. Thanks for watching, guys.